What is up, guys? Thank you very much for joining me here today at the channel. Uh, I will just get straight into it because we don't really have time. This is dropping tomorrow. The Super Premium Collection is dropping tomorrow. Um, Now, I just wanted to sort of raise some awareness, guys, because in my humble opinion, this is the product potentially of the year, right? There is a lot of heat, but I think that the sort of eyes are looking more forward looking, and I really do feel that this could be the product, and it just it has everything, right? It really does. It's got this Eevee little fluffy deck box. It's got the promo, and it's got 15 packs. So and it's the fact that it is prismatic and it will just be selling like hotcakes. This can be so hard to get. So yesterday, some people got lucky on Very. I just want to sort of go through all the shops you could potentially get this at. There's a lot more than this, and you can get it in stores. But just so you're aware, you can try your hardest to get it tomorrow. But I'm looking at Very because there is potential they might drop today, which is Thursday. Hopefully, I'll get it out the same day. But there's potential because this did drop yesterday on Very. So I did see some people get lucky on X and pick this up. I was very disappointed that I didn't actually make it in time. It's the way this is going recently. Everyone's getting frustrated. But guys, honestly, if you can get through this frustration, if you can just center your emotions, get through this very frustrating period, I think, and you just keep trying to get as much product as you can get, in terms of, because these are some of the best sets, right? You honestly, you can give up and say you want to miss them, and you hate all the scalpers and you want to come back when it's sort of cooled down. But I don't, some of these sets are just, in my opinion, you can't miss them, right? You can't afford to not try and miss them, right? You gotta at least make an effort to try and get something, because it will just perform well long term, and you're only hurting yourself because you'll be missing out on your long term gains, especially if you could get stuff MSRP now. Um, so Very is the first. The second is Magic Madhouse. Now, this one is going to be the one that's going to be hard to get on here. I don't know how many they're going to really put up, and people are going to flood to this website. So you might not even get the chance to get, and a lot of these sites, guys, they don't have anti-bot programs like the Pokemon Center's just released. So essentially, we're going in blind, and we're just praying that you could check. You gotta be quick. You gotta be hella quick checking out checkout, man. You gotta be on ball. But yeah, so this is obviously UK specific to my UK audience. But there is a store called Jablam. Um, I think I think these guys should be decent, to be fair. So a lot of people have vouched for them, so that's and they're all, guys. They're all doing it at MSRP, which is I rate the fact the stores, obviously they know they're going to sell out, right? But they are still keeping this at MSRP for us, which is just where you want to be right now. It is where you want to be. Smiths, I'm not sure if they're even going to do home delivery because they've dropped 151 booster bundles today in stores across the UK. I'm not one of those guys. I will not be queuing. Right, I just can't. I really can't be bothered to get in a queue, go to a store, get in a queue for a Pokemon product that's 25 quid that's worth 50. Right, it's just not the petrol. It's just not. It's not it. But hopefully they do home delivery. I doubt they will. It's grayed out here, so they've got buy in store. It may be worth going to store for this, but the queue's going to be, the scalpers will be there. They're there already. They're camping. They're camping out in their tents. They got their deck chairs. They're stacked. You can't match that. Where's the time? Where you got that time in your life if you're working? Anyway, John Lewis. Hopefully, now this is the other one which they probably will do home delivery on this, right? But they don't have an anti-bot program, and the bots are going to be all over this like a rash. So, you know, you just got to be really quick, really quick. So come in tomorrow. right? It's telling you it's coming tomorrow. So honestly, from 8 o'clock, I'd be looking. 8 o'clock, it's probably going to be around 9:30, but you never know. 8 o'clock, keep looking. Chaos, obviously, the big dog. Chaos cards, they're normally pretty good. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they also don't have a bot program, so I wouldn't be surprised if this also sells out pretty quick. They're also doing MSRP, which is very kind of them. We'll see if they how much they get um, in and how much they actually want to put up. Because honestly, a lot. If I was these stores, I would be from what I get in, which is most likely limited. I know these guys are a big store, but what they're getting in is limited, right? Because of the amount of people that are getting these off distribution now, they're just like smaller pies, right? So they're getting limited. What are they going to put up? Probably 20%, maybe half. If I was a store, guys, I wouldn't be putting up 100% of what I get in. I'd be sort of looking at this time. I would be, look at because these are going to sell right now. So, and if you make some people happy, you release 20% at MSRP, and then in 3 months' time, you put the rest up for depending on where the market values it. Maybe you give a discount and you look like a hero both ways, right? And then you could just say you got some more in from distribution. But that's if I was a store, like it would tactically would make sense and financially, but I wouldn't be surprised if they keep some, right? I would not be surprised. But Chaos are pretty good, right? I really like Chaos as a shop. Even back in the day, so they've always done great deals, right? They've done great deals. I've got some great pickups from them in the past. Obviously, with everything going on, it's pretty heated right now. But guys, I just let's bring you back to the reminders to why we're doing this and why it's important. This is again the total set value in dollars from Pokédea. So $7,000. Guys, again, reminder, this is the most expensive set since Evolving Skies. It is the most expensive set pre-Evolving Skies since EX era. Probably Holland Phantoms is where you're going to see the next top set value. So, when you think, and that's like 20, oh God, is that 2006? 20, before 2010? Crazy. So what is this going to do long term? They're going to keep printing. This is going to go down 40, 50%. Maybe it goes down to 3,000 below evolving. But then what happens? You got to think what happens when they stop printing. What happens when they stop printing? These cards are just going to the set is going to rocket. The sealed's going to rocket. You have a premium on sealed. You're going to have a premium on the Pokemon Center ETB. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if the Pokemon Center ETB is £1,000 from in 3 years. So that's the sort of moves I'm expecting, because just at the set value, it makes sense right now. If you've got products and you can get an ETB for £100, right, and you could get Prismatic for MSRP. If you rip the product and you get lucky, it's worth ripping product, right? You pull one of these, and you've made money. Like I think the risk to reward is there now if you're ripping product, which is why these singles will be coming down, because people will be chasing these cards and trying to sell them. So yeah, I mean, long term, you got to think long term. It's great, and this is the top of premium pristine product for a holiday set, right? For a special set. So it comes second to the Pokemon Center ETB. Some might argue the Pokemon Center ETB's probably got more exclusivity, but this has more packs, right? More packs, less risk. Your cost per pack is going to be lower probably on this, especially if you get it MSRP, which is where you want to be putting your energy. If you're talking prioritizing funds, you're talking prioritizing energy, you're talking prioritizing, where you're focusing. I would be focusing tomorrow solely on this. I would be trying all these stores, trying your hardest to get one, and you bet your bottom dollar, guys, that everyone else is doing the same thing, right? Don't let anyone tell you else. Don't let anyone tell you different. Everyone is wanting this, right? Everyone will be on this. So yeah, stay on it. Stay focused. This is a big one. It is a big one. Yeah. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Those are the stores. Be sure to like try and go to the toilet if you're at work. Try and do something to make sure you have a decent chance in the morning to pick one of these up. That's when I'd be trying. Let's refresh it to see if anything's happening. Quick time. Is it still unavailable? Oh, wow. Are we going to be doing this live? Hmm. 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 Is this going to happen? Potentially, guys. So you really, honestly, you need to be on the ball with this. But guys, I'm gonna try and get this offline because I'm gonna stress too much. Yeah, it's probably gone. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. This is what it's like. I will catch you in the next video. If you feel like it, please subscribe. Please give me a like. I will catch you in the next one. Now, have a great rest of your day. Peace.